NFL draft nerds, welcome in. It is NFL Combine Eve. At least for me, it is, right? Like, yeah, you've got all your interviews, press conferences, all that good stuff, but they hit the field tomorrow. You're going to start field work tomorrow, Thursday, February 27th. Very, very exciting. Cannot wait to see some of these guys hit the field. And we've got 10 prospects. That's what the title says, right? 10 prospects who will dominate the combine. I haven't actually counted this, but I think it's a little more than 10. And really difficult to narrow it down when you look at the defensive front, especially edge, interior defensive line. I think that's where you're going to see the most impressive group overall. But let's go ahead and dive in to these 10 players that will dominate the combine. Definitely more than 10 here. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. It is all draft all the time here at Rogue Football. Marcus Mbow. Marcus Bow. Not sure how you pronounce it, but Marcus Bow out of Purdue. I think he is going to be electric in all of the athletic testing and all of the agility drills, explosiveness, all of it. And now he played tackle at Purdue. I'm projecting him inside. I don't think he's a tackle at the NFL level. I'm projecting him inside, and I think he did play some guard at Purdue as well. I think whether you want him at guard in a zone scheme offense, center in any offense, Marcus Mbow is going to get the job done at an extremely high level on the interior, and he's going to show out at the combine. I think he's going to look incredible. I also think another offensive lineman played tackle, left tackle at Oregon, Josh Conerly. This guy, outside of Josh Simmons, who still recovering, I believe, from his week 5, week 6, whatever week it was against Oregon, injury, lower body injury, patellar tendon. Other than Josh Simmons, I think Josh Conerly is the most prototypical left tackle prospect in this class, bar none. I'm not saying he's the best. Like I would take Will Campbell over Josh Conerly. I would, even to play tackle. But Josh Conerly has the length, the athleticism, all the tools you could look for from a left tackle. He's just got to improve his strength a little bit, in my opinion, throughout his frame and just his consistency. And I think he can do that. And I think this is an event that will showcase all the reasons you can be very excited about Josh Conerly. I think he's going to look wonderful. Another offensive lineman for you. Lesser known name. Certainly anybody who's following the draft closely will know. Jared Wilson, Georgia center. I think he's a great athlete at the center position. And I just wanted to bring him up because he doesn't get talked about as much. But I think what he put on tape at Georgia this year, only year as a starter, was really impressive. And I think he's going to test excellently at the combine. So somebody to keep an eye on that maybe not everybody's talking about. Now you look at the edge group. I could talk about 10 plus edge guys right now. But we'll start with Shamar Stewart. He's going to be insane. He's going to be over 280 pounds. He's got length. He's got strength. And he's going to be incredibly explosive in the testing. So just don't be shocked when Shamar Stewart is running sub 4.6 or 4.6 at, 280 plus pounds and looking insane doing it. Don't be surprised. Donovan Ezraku, Boston College, love this guy's tape. I think he's going to show to be a very, very good athlete as well. At about 250 pounds, he's got length. He's lower to the ground, about 6'2", but he's got like 34 plus inch arms. That is unbelievable proportional length. And he's lower to the ground than a lot of guys, so he has natural leverage. He has bend. I think he's going to show out. I think he's going to look really good. Another player who is apparently fallen down boards, potentially because of off-field issues. I'm not privy. I can't go interview every single person that this guy's been around in his life, every single coach, right? But James Pierce Jr. on the field, physically, this guy's a borderline top 10 prospect in this class for me, right? And I think he's going to have incredible length. I think he's going to be incredibly bursty, bendy, agile, everything you're looking for from a dynamic pass rusher at the combine. I think he's going to show out. I think Q Robinson out of Alabama is going to be very explosive. I think he's going to get some more people talking about him. He wasn't on the field a ton. Alabama always has an insane amount of depth on the defensive line. Q Robinson, I think, can be a really good rotational pass rusher at the next level. Now we're going to flip the script, flip sides of the ball, take a look at some running backs. Another great group. And, I do want to at least mention a couple more guys from edge, right? Abdul Carter, not going to be participating. And we don't know. Some of these guys might have to back out, etc. Different things. But you look at Michael Williams. He should show out in a very big way. You look at Olu Oladejo or Femi Oladejo. Oluwafemi Oladejo. I think he's going to show out at edge. Out of UCLA, not transferred, but switched positions, right? Came down from off-ball linebacker to edge player. I think he's going to look great. I think Josiah Stewart is going to be impressive. I think that Princely Umanmielen is going to look incredible. So yeah, that's just a couple more names to look at edge that I think are going to show out. But look at the running backs. I think Bashal Tutin out of Virginia Tech is going to just look like he's moving at a different speed than a lot of these other guys. And at 210 pounds as well, he's not tiny. I mean, he's a short king. He's not a tall guy, which I like running backs that are low to the ground. But at about 210 pounds, and maybe he comes in a little bit lighter to run a little bit faster, but I think he's going to fly. I think he's going to look really athletic in pretty much every drill. And I think he has some strength to him as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he does well on the bench. Can't not mention Ashton Jeanty. I mean, if he tests, which I hope he does, I expect him to run in the 4.4s, maybe low 4.4s. I expect him to leap very explosively. I expect him to be very strong on the bench. I think he will look incredibly fluid in the field work as well. So those are the kind of top guys at running back. There's a lot of running backs, though, that can look incredible. DJ Giddens, Trevor Etienne. I think in the field work, certainly Cam Scadaboo will look good. There's a ton of guys that are going to show out at running back. It's a great running back class. Looking at wide receiver, got a couple guys. Luther Burden, I just want to bring him up because I know people are sleeping on this guy, saying, well, he can't run the full route tree. I don't think that's true. I think that Missouri really struggled to use him to the best effect. And I think he's going to show out. He's got great hands, great explosiveness, and agility, in my opinion. I think he's going to show that in the field work and in the testing. I think Isaiah Bond has a real great opportunity to go out there, definitely run 4.3, maybe sub 4.3, maybe. But I think this is a guy that has great throttle control, some pretty natural ball tracking ability. I think he'll look good in the field work and in the testing. And those are two guys I'm really intrigued to see in the gauntlet. I love watching the wide receiver gauntlet. It shows how confident people are in their hands and their ability to haul in the football at full speed. So both of those guys I want to see. Also, didn't have this written down, but Alec Iomanner. He's a big guy, like 6'2", over 210 pounds. I think he's going to be a really explosive athlete. And I want to see him in the gauntlet too. See how comfortable he looks. Elijah Arroyo at tight end. And there's a good amount of tight ends that I think are going to test well, including Tyler Warren, who's going to be a freak show. But, somebody who's not named Tyler Warren that I want to talk about is Elijah Arroyo, because he's big. He's over 250 pounds, tall, lengthy, angular, but he has real good lower body twitch and flexibility and quickness. I think he's going to test awesome. I think he's going to be a guy that there's no way he gets out of the second round. He might be a first-round pick. At off-ball linebacker, Jihad Campbell, he might steal the whole show. He might be the most impressive athlete out there at any position. What a freak show. Big, length, athleticism, fluid mover, smart in coverage as well. Love Jihad Campbell's game. Carson Schwetzinger out of UCLA. Another one, man. I think he's the best coverage backer I've watched from a moment-to-moment movement, understanding where spatially awareness of where routes are coming in. He only started for a year, former walk-on. Where routes are coming in behind him, where he needs to be at a given second, split second. Those feet are so quick. He's an athlete. He doesn't miss tackles. I think he's going to look really good. And at safety, got to be Nick Emanwari and Malachi Starks, right? I think these two are the best safeties in this class. I think that they're going to show that they look just a little different out there athletically than the rest of this group for the most part. I think they're going to be absolutely awesome. I do. Really excited for this combine. Excited to see all these guys throughout the rest of the week. Just get some official times, right? Get some official times, some arm length measurements, which they might matter, they might not. I think that you can overcome arm length, right? I think you can, but I think it can help you as well. It can be a tool if you know how to use it. But this is just the Trent Baalke conversation coming out in me. Don't have to do that anymore now that Trent Baalke is no longer in Duval County. But yeah, fired up for this combine. I think this is a really talented group. I think defensive front, very talented. I think running back, very talented. Receiver, underrated. Tight end, very good. Off-ball linebacker, sneaky good. I'm excited to see Chris Paul out there. Chris Paul Jr. Safety and cornerback, defensive backs, I think they're strong. So, fired up for it. I think there's going to be some good athletic offensive linemen too. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. And y'all have a good one.